Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Yes, we are in black and white today, and that is because we are gonna do a palette bingo with my 3 Cosmic Brushes palettes, and I don't want you to be spoiled on what happened. Did everything go great? Was it a disaster? You're gonna find out. But I have 3 palettes from Cosmic Brushes. I have the Delicious Delights, the Muse, and the Serenity, and I'm really excited to show you how all of these played together. I love this brand. It's definitely becoming one of my favorite brands. I'm so head over heels obsessed. I'm already looking forward to the next launch from them, and I was excited to do a palette bingo pairing all 3 of these together. I thought it would be a fun time, and you'll find out soon if it was or not. Before we hop into it, as far as my accessories go, this necklace, not that you can see it because it's black and white, but this necklace is from Ana Luisa, and I got this ring recently at a market in DC. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in, randomly generate some shades, and create the look that is hiding underneath this facade. All right, friends, we're gonna do our palette bingo with my 3 Cosmic Brushes palettes. We have the Delicious Delights, which looks like that, very like bright pastel-y. The Muse palette, which is my favorite. It's very just like grungified and amazing. And we have the Serenity palette, which is very like kind of jewel toned magic. I think I'm just going to randomly generate 2 shades from each palette, so we have 6 total to work with, and I'm just going to go in this order alphabetically because that's what makes sense in my brain. So I'm just setting this random number generator on Google 1 to 20 because there are 20 shades in each palette. So for the Delicious Delights, we got number 19 and 20. Okay, I'm already kind of pleased with that. We got Ice Pop and Delicious, so we have just like a bright, colorful shade and a highlighty shade. So far, so good. I mean, let's see what happens next. For the Muse palette, we got the shades number 5 and number 8. Ooh, we got some greens. We got this really cute matte green here, number 5, and then number 8 is the shimmer green. Interesting, interesting, but I can definitely work with that so far. I mean, a bluey green look, absolutely. Let's see what the Serenity throws at us now, though. We got number 1 and number 3. Okay, well, we got another highlighty shade. We got Opal and we got Sorbet, this like bright, limey chartreusey color. You know, I feel like we could have gotten something weirder. I feel like this works pretty well. Like, we have greens and blues. So now it's just a matter of me deciding how I want this to look on my eyeball. But honestly, I'm pretty pleased with that. That's very, it's still a little weird because there's like the differences between like the swampy and the bright, but like as far as colors go, these all go together really well. So I'm going to just brainstorm a little bit on what I want to do, gather my brushes and things, and then we will get into the look. Okay, I think I have all of my ideas in order. I've already primed with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I just smeared a little on my eye and blended out. So let's see. I think I want to start with my dark green. I mean, it's not that dark. It's more of just like a mid-tone swampy green, but right here, that's from the Muse palette. I'm gonna use my Sigma E27 for this, just kind of like a tapered blending brush. I'm going to tippy tap in the outer corner of my eye. Build this up a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of take it out in the corner, just kind of feather it out a good bit before I go in with that bright, bright chartreusey shade. I think that'll be a cool blend between the 2. I'm gonna take this like halfway on the lower lash as well. Just kind of lightly tippy tapping, just like so. And now dipping into the Serenity, I'm going to take the Sorbet shade. I'm gonna use this Sigma E49 fluffy brush, and I'm just going to, holding the very end of my brush so I have light pressure, just start lightly dusting this along the edges of this dark green. I am gonna take this in a little bit further as well, just for a fun little splash of color in the front. Ooh, I already love this. I'm not gonna take it too much on the lower part of my lower lash line because I want to have the blue kind of blended down there. I think it'll be fun. So I'm just keeping this focused on the upper part of my lid and crease area. I'm just kind of lightly dusting it around, just getting it all softened. I'll probably go back in and re-intensify the green a little bit more. But for now, I'm really liking that vibe. It's very swampy. Just grabbing the teensiest bit more of that green. I'm just gonna lightly kind of feather just a little bit more in this outer corner, just to add a little bit more depth. Cute, I'm really liking that. And I'm not too worried about what the lid is looking like because I'm gonna have a bunch of shimmer smeared on that very soon, actually. Let's do that now. We'll do the blue lower lash line at the end. I'm gonna start with my Bella Beauty Bar Shimmer Stay. I'm just going to dot some of this around, just little tippy tap. This is gonna help my shimmer stay put and pop really nicely. I'm gonna use my Sigma E55, just little packing brush, just to spread that around a good bit. And so for the lid, I'm going to use the shimmer green from the Muse palette with a little bit of the opal shade right here from the Serenity palette. I want to have kind of a blend between the lighter, shifty green with the darker one. We're gonna start darker actually. I want to just take that darker green from the Muse palette and I'm going to tippy tap in that outer corner of the eye, kind of fading, almost halfway in. Like I'm letting it take up a good amount of real estate, just kind of filling in this whole area so that it can blend in with the matte green into the chartreusey crease. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love that shade. And then I'm gonna flip my brush over to the clean side and grab some of Opal, and I'm gonna tippy tap that as well in the front. Ooh, that's a fun combo. That's really, really pretty together. I like that quite a bit. Part of me is kind of wishing this was the full look, like just this green moment, but we do still have to add the bluey touches and it'll still be cute, but this is really cute on its own. So if you happen to be wanting some inspo in general from Cosmic Brushes, I think this is such a pretty look. And I'll just take my brush that I had with the matte green, no additional product, but I'm just gonna lightly do a little bit of blending just to make sure it's all flowing from matte to shimmer nicely. I really like this. I think this is so pretty. But moving on to the Delicious Delights palette finally. I'm gonna take Ice Pop and we're gonna smoke that under that lower lash line. I'm gonna use this E33 brush from Sigma. I'm gonna start in the front because I want the front to kind of be the bluey focus because I'm gonna have that bluey shifty inner corner as well. So I'm just lightly dragging this in the front part of my lower lash line. It's honestly not gonna be too crazy. I don't want this like to be overkill, especially because it also is like a pastel shade. Like it doesn't need to be overkill. Just for a cute little pop. Honestly, that's really cute. I take back what I said about wanting to leave it as just the green look because this is really fun. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of that matte green just to make sure they blend and flow together nicely. That pop of pastel blue honestly just adds such a charming little element. Like everything else about this look I totally would have thought of on my own, but that pop of pastel blue I don't think I would have initially thought to add, and I really like it. So finally, we're gonna highlight the inner corner with Delicious. Now ordinarily I probably would have just continued Opal into the inner corner, but the Palette Bingo gods wanted 2 shifty highlight shades, so that's what we're gonna give them. And I thought that putting the blue on the lower lash line would help tie that together. Ooh, honestly, it does. Brings just even more attention to that blue inner corner, and I absolutely love that. So yeah, this is the look. I hope you like it. I'm obsessed, honestly. I'm going to throw on my mascara and eye pencil and something on my lips, and I will be back when I'm complete. All right, and this is the final look. I really hope you like it. I think this came out so cool. Like, Palette Bingo gods were definitely on our side today. I feel like this was such a no-brainer look for me at least, but I'd be curious to know what you would have done with these shades if you randomly generated them. We all have like a different creative mind, so I'm curious if you would have done something similar to me. Would you have done something totally different? I would love to know. Obviously, I just threw mascara on. My eye pencil is Black Flame from the Colourpop Hocus Pocus collection forever ago. And on my lips, I went with one of the new Blend Bunny ones. It's in the shade Moody. I really like it. I wanted kind of like a, you know, just a grungier vibe, but I didn't want something too dark, so I thought this would be a good pick. And also, I actually just filmed a lip swatch video with all 3 of the new Blend Bunny lips. It should already be up on TikTok by the time this video goes up, and it'll also be going on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts soon if it's not already up as well. So yeah, I think I've said it all. Let's zoom out and finish up this video. Thanks so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun pairing all 3 of these palettes together. I think they played together so wonderfully. I really love that addition of that pastel blue. Like, I really didn't think I needed it, but now that I see it, I think it just added such a cute element to this look, and I'm so obsessed. I would love to hear your thoughts overall though. Like, what did you think of the video, my look? What do you think of these palettes, this brand? Have you tried this brand before? And if you have, I'd love to know what you've tried and like what's your favorite. Let me know down below. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you just randomly draw some emojis? You know, emoji bingo style, if you will. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I'm battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days here as well. And feel free to join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only get ready with me once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.